is a Volkswagen Crafter. It's a 2014 model, and for the past year I have been slowly converting it from a panel van into a camper van. So let me show you around. Hello Mel.
Hello Mel.
Mel's going to help me film my video today.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we're doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so one of the questions I get asked a lot is why did I choose a Crafter over a Sprinter? They're much easier to maintain and most garages accept them. Okay, so let's take a look inside. So this is a medium wheelbase and I've decided to go for a shower cubicle with kitchen and then fixed bed at the back. So what I'll do is I'll open the back doors and let in some more light. And you can see what's going on in here. So far I've got a Chinese diesel heater, which is absolutely amazing. And we've been plumbing in all of the cabling and the piping so that I can duct hot air into the main part of the van and also underneath the bed to keep it dry. We've got water tank, which is 80 litre. I haven't got any outlets in the side of the van. I'm doing everything from inside. So I'll show you how I fill up my water tank now when we go into the kitchen area. Okay, so follow me into the kitchen area. And I'm really proud of my kitchen area. I think the worktops came out really lovely, and I've got a little cutout chopping board with my little sink in there. All the videos for installation for this van are over on Mel's channel, melsvanlife. So if you want to know any aspect of the actual build, everything will be over on that channel. My channel is going to be more about living in the van and accessories and extras, things like that. So anyway, this is how I fill the water. I've got a little filler at the back here. So you just take it off, fill up what you want, and it feeds underneath the back of the cupboard to the water tank down below. I've got loads of storage here, which I've just repurposed. These are from IKEA. I've just made them into kitchen units. So I've got 2 of those. Then I've got this really nifty worktop, which you can just pop up when you need to. And when you don't, you just put it back away. So you just click those back down, pop them there. And then I've got a massive double bed at the back here that was really easy to fit actually in the end, and I've done it so that it extends right up to the end of the doors. So the mattress will be coming soon, but I've got to finish the build first. It's with simple hand tools, and it only took a day to do, so it was really easy. Super pleased I did that rather than a pull-out bed. If you're looking into doing beds, really research what you're doing, because I actually originally had a single bed set up here, which was a sofa and then a pull-out option. I only lasted a night in it. I tried it out and I hated it. So I've gone for the fixed bed, and it's made such a difference, especially for storage and for all of the essentials like the tank, the batteries, the heater. You've got to figure out where to put them, and the gas. Overhead lockers, I'm really proud of. I just used simple gas struts to keep the handles up, and I used all of the offcuts of the cladding to make all the cupboards, and I got all the fixtures and fittings online. So I can, again, if you want to know what they are, I can put them down in the listing below. The lights I'm really proud of. That meant that I didn't have to drill into the cladding. I could just fit them on the surface. Video for that will be down below, or we'll go check out Mel's channel for that. I've got my control panel here, which this tells me the voltage of my batteries, same here. And then I've got switches for my lights and my other fittings that I haven't fitted yet. So that's there. I've also got 2 USB sockets. And at the back, I've also had fitted USB and a 12-volt socket. So I've got easy access to stuff when I'm lying in bed, and they are both sides. The added extra I've got is the shower, which I'm just building out now. This was an essential for me because living in a van, you want as much luxury as possible if you're out and about traveling. I also have 2 dogs and they quite often get muddy, so this will be an ideal place to wash them, take a shower, do washing, whatever you fancy really. Now this fire is here at the moment, but it's not staying. I'm having a change around with the plans of what I want to use in the van, so watch this space because that's going to be changing very soon. So I will do a video all about the reasons why and info about the fire. So if you're interested, keep an eye out on this page and on Mel's channel, because yeah, this baby isn't staying anymore, which is very sad, but there is a reason why. Okay, so we're in the front now. I cladded out all of the ceiling here and ripped out all of the auto carpet because it was quite damp and the condensation collected a lot up here when I first started insulating the van. So I ripped it all out, re-insulated it and installed this cladding on the ceiling instead. I've also got these 2 walls behind the driver's seat and the passenger seat, which I really love. My intention is to actually make a little door here so that when I'm sleeping in the van, it's nice and secure, and it also keeps the temperature more regulated between the front seat and the main living area. There's also loads of storage behind both seats. So I'm going to stick shoes and coats and things like that behind and under the seat wells as well. That's about it in the front here. This is an experiment. We are going to be going into depth about this whole setup on Mel's channel, so keep watching Mel if you want to find out what's happening here, but we are not in any way saying for anybody to copy this, so that's for your own disclaimer there. This area here is going to be for my fridge, and I've done it so that when I open the door I can just lift up the lid of the fridge and I'm not having to pull it in and out, so that's the reason why that's so big. Down here in this cupboard is my battery setup. So I've got a wire going from the front of the vehicle, from the alternator, round the shower and into the battery area, and all the cabling and wiring is in one handy place, and I can access it from this door, or alternatively, or I can lift it up from below to access the inverter. So I've got loads of access and loads of ways in which to maintain this area if I need to. That's a really handy way of doing the storage actually, because it means that you can always get access to your batteries and your power. Down below on this side, I've got all my diesel heater pipes ducted around this side of the van. So whether I'm by the door or by the middle of the kitchen area, I've got hot air right around my feet, which is absolutely beautiful when it's a cold and frosty morning. Under here, I've also got a little cupboard, which is going to be for dog leads, dog bowls, anything dog related really, so that it's out of the way, but it's still a part of the van, because anyone who owns a dog in a van knows that they get messy and they need their own stuff everywhere. I had this fan fitted. It was one of the first things that happened when I got the van. However, it was really badly fitted, but I didn't know it at the time. Mel is actually going to be changing that in better weather. So that'll be a spring video. So keep an eye on that. We're going to be taking it out and putting a new one in because it's basically, it wasn't done properly. It constantly leaks, and yeah, you don't want a fan that leaks even before you've even started on your journey. It's not good. So that's going to be new. I have got a 305 watt solar panel going on the roof, And I will have 2 extra little side windows for the bedroom area, but they're also a spring job because you don't want to be doing that in the middle of January. And yeah, that's the projects on the way. Other than that, we're just going to keep plodding on. Enjoyed this tour. Take care. Bye. It's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're taking the piss out of me.